Beneath the peaceful surface of the Pacific Ocean, hidden far from the eyes of the world, lies a secret deeper than any valley, darker than any cave, and more mysterious than the vastness of space. This is the Mariana Trench, the deepest known point on Earth, a place where pressure crushes steel, sunlight can never reach, and life still finds a way. Join us on a journey to the bottom of the world, into the abyss. The Mariana Trench is located in the western Pacific Ocean, to the east of the Mariana Islands, near the island of Guam. It stretches over 2,550 kilometers long and about 69 kilometers wide, longer than the state of California, but what makes it world famous is its depth. At its lowest point, known as the Challenger Deep, the trench plunges 10,984 meters, nearly 11 kilometers, below sea level. That's deeper than a commercial airplane's cruising altitude, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. To truly understand this depth, imagine Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, dropped into the trench. Even then, Everest's summit would still be over 2 kilometers beneath the ocean's surface. The pressure at the bottom of the trench is more than 1,000 times the pressure at sea level. That's about 8 tons per square inch, the weight of 50 jumbo jets pressing on a single human body. The trench was first measured in 1875 by the crew of the HMS Challenger, a British naval research ship. Using a simple but effective method, a rope with a weight, they recorded the first known depth of the trench. The deepest part was later named Challenger Deep in honor of this expedition, but for almost a century, no one had laid eyes on what lay at the bottom. On January 23, 1960, Swiss scientist Jacques Picard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh made history. In a deep-sea vessel called the Trieste, they descended for nearly 5 hours into the Mariana Trench. At a depth of 10,916 meters, they reached the bottom, the first humans ever to do so. There, in total darkness, they saw something extraordinary, a living creature, possibly a flatfish, gliding along the seafloor. It was proof that life could exist under impossible conditions. Over 50 years later, in 2012, filmmaker and explorer James Cameron became the first person to dive solo to the Challenger Deep. In his custom-built submersible, the Deep Sea Challenger, he spent over 3 hours descending, and nearly half an hour at the bottom. Cameron described the trench floor as a desolate, alien world. The trip wasn't just for adventure. He collected valuable samples, took high-definition footage, and inspired a new era of deep-sea exploration. You might think such crushing pressure and frigid darkness would mean lifelessness. But the trench is far from empty. Scientists have discovered organisms like the Mariana snailfish, a translucent creature that survives where no other fish can. There are also giant amphipods, shrimp-like scavengers, and sea cucumbers that feed on marine snow, dead matter falling from above. These creatures have evolved over millions of years to survive in complete darkness, cold temperatures, and extreme pressure. Some even glow, thanks to bioluminescence, creating ghostly lights in the deep. One of the trench's greatest secrets lies in its smallest inhabitants, microbes. Scientists have discovered barophilic bacteria, pressure-loving microbes, that not only survive but thrive in the trench's depths. These organisms don't rely on sunlight. Instead, some use chemosynthesis, converting chemicals like hydrogen sulfide into energy. This hints at how life might exist on other planets, or on moons like Europa or Enceladus, where oceans lie beneath icy crusts. Sadly, even the deepest part of our planet is not untouched by human activity. In 2018, researchers found a plastic bag at the bottom of the Challenger Deep. Deep-sea amphipods have been found with microplastics in their guts. This is a grim reminder. Pollution knows no boundaries. From mountaintops to ocean trenches, our actions are felt everywhere. The Mariana Trench lies on a subduction zone, where the Pacific Plate is forced beneath the Philippine Sea Plate. This geological process creates trenches, earthquakes, and volcanoes. Studying the trench helps scientists understand plate tectonics, the same forces responsible for tsunamis, earthquakes, and even island formation. What happens in the trench can ripple across the entire planet. Because human exploration is risky and costly, much of what we know about the trench comes from remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs. These high-tech machines can go deeper, stay longer, and collect more data than any person. Using sonar mapping, robotic arms, and deep-sea cameras, we continue to discover new species, map the seafloor, and understand the trench in greater detail. The Mariana Trench is more than just a scientific curiosity. it challenges our understanding of biology, geology, chemistry, even medicine. Enzymes from trench microbes could help develop new antibiotics, industrial cleaners, or even materials that survive in extreme environments. The trench is a natural laboratory, one that might hold answers to problems we haven't even encountered yet. As technology advances, we're building smarter and safer ways to explore the trench. Artificial intelligence, advanced materials, and international cooperation are pushing boundaries. The future might see permanent underwater observatories, or even manned missions that can stay at the bottom for days. The more we explore, the more we realize how little we know. The Mariana Trench is Earth's greatest depth, a place of crushing silence and extraordinary resilience. It reminds us of nature's extremes, of life's tenacity, and of the mysteries that still lie hidden. In the darkest corners of our world, we find beauty, inspiration, and hope, because the more we seek to understand the depths of the earth, the more we discover the depths within ourselves. Thank you for exploring the Mariana Trench with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and dive deeper into discovery.